Everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for more main story, as we head forward with eyes unclouded. Now that we've dealt with Shiva, let's see, what's next for us, Alphino? For one with reason to celebrate, Alphino looks rather grim. Yeah, probably because of the whole Ice Heart summon Shiva into herself thing is a little terrifying. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, Iceheart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat, and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized peoples as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves facing the combined might of all Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come, Sora, it is better that we just continue this conversation in Mordona. The game deals with it eventually, but I agree that it sucks. Now then, let's speak with Minfilia about what the hell we're gonna do about this problem, about the primal threat being a bit more severe than we thought it was. I'm more concerned about the method more than the person being able to do the summoning. I'm not too surprised that people can summon primals. I'm more concerned about the fact that she summoned it into herself, and then she survived afterwards. I do not fault Ser Emmerich for being less than forthcoming with his beliefs. Not even the Highborn are beyond the reach of the Inquisition. True, young leaders can be more amenable to new ideas. Then again, their lack of experience and influence can hinder their ability to enact reforms. There's little fortune and far less fame in being a receptionist, but one must be realistic. Also, it would seem I was grossly misinformed regarding the average earnings of a street performer. Yeah, well, at least you're trying new things. I'm sorry that you're not feeling fully satisfied with your work, though. We'll have to find some way to help you at some point, I'm sure. Forgive me, Satora. I thought I had prepared enough meals for everyone, but the others were most hungry. No! Flamine! No! I was looking forward to it. Also, if you have been feeling like the Rising Stones are a little bit underlit, you're not alone. They're a little bit underlit. Hopefully it'll be fixed in future updates. It's honestly feeling a little bit better today than it was the other day, but it also might be we're in daytime right now, and maybe that was in nighttime when it was getting really dark. Thancred? Hey, I just gotta say, you're a pretty, you're alright. Oh dear. What you two do is your own business. Don't say I didn't warn you. Trying to tumble the table now, are we? Don't give up yet, boy. Ida, line him up. Oh dear. What have I missed while I was out? Thancred. Moonbrita, please don't push him too hard. Thancred. Oh, he cannot hold his liquor. A sip before practice, a sip after practice, and all too often a sip during practice. I do believe Moonbrita is having quite the bad influence on you. Calm yourself, Coltene. It's just a little sip after practice. Clears out the cobwebs no end. Oh dear. Moonbrita, you may want to rein it in a little bit. You're getting a lot of the others a little bit overindulging. Oh dear. Our stocks of wine have nearly run dry. That Charlian scholar is drinking us out of house and home. And yet she still seems to be sober. God. She's got a very high tolerance compared to literally everyone else. Alright, Minfilia, what are we gonna do? This feels bad.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Curthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it. Excellent. I shall summon the others at once. Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglemog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard-Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well-founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard-Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
I definitely... My two biggest concerns right now are the fact that she could summon Shiva into her own body and survive afterwards. That is very interesting. But also, yeah, the fact that she definitely speaks to Hydaelyn. Why did Hydaelyn choose her? Is Iceheart perhaps not so bad as we think? We need to know a lot more about the conflict between Ishgard and the Dravanians. But unfortunately, so far, we don't really have access to a lot of that info because Ishgard's so secretive, and Dravania, we don't really have much way to get in contact with them, especially since the heretics have been rather opposed to us so far. Oops, did not mean to zoom in that fast. Let us hope that in due time we'll be able to find some way to get answers to our questions. Why does Heidelin speak to her? If Iceheart is the one we should be siding with, we should know sooner rather than later. But at the same time, she summoned a primal. She summoned Shiva. So she has been working with or manipulated by the Asians. The situation's a mess. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV? More main story, as it looks like we're getting some info about Royale and her reasons for working with Garlemald. I'll see everyone next time for that.